Well, I've just arrived at my marina. Got 3 days in front of me. I'm gonna have a session on my boat. I got some petrol for the engine. Can't be running out of that. It's a nice marina, this. Some lovely boats on it. Here we have my little fishing boat, tucked in between them. You can tell it's a carp angler's boat, that's for sure. Taking my inflatable behind me for getting dropping my rigs, landing the fish. Got my pod attached to my side on a boat. Everything's set up perfect. Bucket of tigers ready. 5 kilos of boilies. Got some maize as well. Got plenty of big leads, bat leads. Right, well, there's always a few checks you got to do before setting off. And the first and main one is make sure I've got enough fuel for the trip ahead. Can't be being stranded. Solar panel to keep all the ledger batteries charged up. Although this is an October session, it's been chucking down, so that won't be working very well. Mobile fuel canister, see that's virtually empty now. Oh, look at that, perfect. Make sure the vent's open on the tank. Carry a spare engine just in case the main one fails. Just enough to get me out of trouble, that. Won't be needing that solar panel, that's for sure. I'll put that away. Alright, we've got to get a bit of fuel to the engine. Give it a few squeezes, feel the petrol coming through. I can feel it coming through now, that's alright. Alright, let's fire up and let's get out of here. Oh, beautiful. Tires. Move that rope away from the propeller, don't want it tangling, that's bad news that. Now, I'm going to attach the bolt to the back, it's quite a small opening to get through. There you go. Goes through. There we go. And we're ready. Let's rock. Let the session begin. There's always carp in this marina, but it's strictly no fishing. If I got caught, I get chucked out the marina, so I ain't gonna be trying it, that's for sure. Oh yes, very nice. Right, the river's going to be pushing through absolutely loads because we've had like literally 6 days of non-stop rain. So I've got 12-ounce leads, big back leads, more prepared for it. Just coming into autumn, 2nd of October now, so these fish will be feeding hard hopefully. Got to navigate on this little tunnel. Always a little bit tricky, you got to have your wits about you. You've got a strong wind, you get a crosswind, it pushes the boat about, especially when you're towing an inflatable behind you as well. There we go, out onto the main river. Yep, let's have some of this. Woo! Off we go! It's a great feeling coming out of the marina onto the main river. Go left, go right, which way? Oh, I'm going left. And here we go. Let's go and find some carp, let's track them down. Definitely got a real autumn feel about it now. All the warm weather's gone. Go. Well, I found a lovely spot on the river. I decided we're going to moor up here for 2 nights. So there's no official mooring spots, I'm just tying myself off the trees. It's about as wild as I come, so I've passed this rope, used my boat hook through that relatively strong branch there. You got to make sure they are strong and you don't snap when you get a decent float. Tie myself up, push myself down. Right, tie myself off to this cleat. See how this one goes, I'm not sure, it should be okay. And there we go, tied off one side. Right, for the stern of the boat, I'm going to attach it to that falling tree over there. That means me having to go out and me inflatable that. Now after how many years, God, 35 years of carp fishing, this is what I strive for these days. I want total isolation. I want to be fishing for fish that have not been caught before. And this is the way to do it. It's about the only way to do it these days. Weed on the propeller. What's been happening is that because we're getting to October time now, these crocodile clips are absolutely shite. Definitely needs to clean the boat. I'm going to bring it out of the water this winter, give it a good polish down. Engine is serviced. One of the biggest things you've got to make sure, if you tie yourself off to the bank, the trees, you've got to make sure what you're tying it to is secure. You can get some, the barrage open its gates and you get some big old flows, and if it's not secure, it'll take the boat and the tree and the snag downstream. God, this weed's collected here. This weed is a nightmare at the moment. Drifting down in big beds, wipe the lines out what you can. It's all part and parcel of fishing these rivers. That weed's stopping me getting close to it. Damn. Watch that out. There we go. A bit slack. Just got enough rope. Brilliant. Awesome, that'll do. Brilliant. Right, we're now tied up. Let's go and find some spots. Get the rods out. Always problems. Weed on the propeller. Jamming it up. If you want easy, don't fish a river. If you want challenging, uncaught carp, this is a place for it. There we go. Yes. What a beautiful stretch of river. Absolutely nobody about. There's no paths, there's no roads. Just me, the boat, and the wilderness. How gorgeous. Alright, come on. Let's get tackled up. Right, I'm ready to do my put one of my rods out. So I've got to jump off the mothership into my little inflatable, go out across the river. I know exactly where I'm going to drop the rig. It's all about doing it pretty fast. If you mess about and you come back at the wrong angle, you see all this floating weed and the float, it'll grab hold of your line and make a right mess. Let's get out there and let's get it done. How's that for a view? It's impossible to fish on the bank, these stretches. Just so overgrown. What you get though, you get the storms in the winter time and loads of these trees come down and it just curates for very snaggy fishing. Mistake what loads of river anglers do, or first timers, or even those who fished it a while, they fish too close to the snags. And these fish, they're immensely powerful. They spend 6 months of the year in like torrid conditions where the river's in flood, and they just become beasts of fish to do. Like the Rocky Balboa of the fish world. Drop it down on the clutch because I like to feel it. Boom, down nice. Just lift it up, make sure it's alright. That's lovely that. Get my scoop quick. Put it directly over it. A few scoops. A bit on the engine, so I'm directly over it again. That's 9 foot of water there. That'll do. Let's get back to that boat quick before the flow takes your line. I need to go back in and out against the flow, so when I'm actually on the boat I can level my line up, so it should be perfect. This weed's a nightmare. Got some bungees attached to my boat so I can hook up and get off the boat pretty fast. Got these bungees here, just hook them up onto my rope and that'll enable me to jump off pretty fast. Let's see how bad that line, see how the line zipping across the river on the flow. That's pushing through big time, that. So my 12-ounce lead should hold the bottom. .4-ounce back lead on. There we go. Slide it out. Past that weed. Yeah, it's banging through that. I ain't gonna hold that. Wow, never would have thought that. I think it's gonna move my 12-ounce lead, the flow. Well, the joys of fishing powerful rivers. That was a 12-ounce lead I put out there literally 30 minutes ago, and it's, as you can see with the rod tip, it's bouncing along the river. That's with the 4-ounce back lead on as well. So it's coming in. Just got to wait for the flow to drop off. Oh. I'll fish real close into the boat for now. You can see the rafts of weed coming down. Oh, I can't miss that. Oh no, it's caught on that raft of weed. Lovely. Very nice. Right. Don't ever be fooled. Fishing rivers is easy, because it's not, it's rock hard. Oh, and it's caught in the snag now as well. Damn. Nice. Oh yes. My rod's just ripped off. It's been suffering, you can see all the weed on the line. It's been a nightmare with the strong flows. Getting weed beds just taking my lines apart. I've got to use 12-ounce leads just to hold bottom. And just as I thought my lead was going to move because of all the weed build up, off it rips. Oh yes, you beauty. I'm going to go out in a boat and land this one. Don't want it drifting into those near side snags down there. Yes, yes, yes. That's my back lead. I've got a big bat, 4-ounce back lead I'm using. It's a bit old windy as well out there now. Fish that. I'm gonna go out. Trouble is though, it's a little dangerous with that old wind. Gotta get round these lines. Beautiful. Get away from that near side snag. Weed is a nightmare. Yeah, it should be. Gee whiz. So I'm just trying to get in that snag there. Just can't let it get in the snag. Oh yes, yes, that's it, that's the kiddie. Oh yeah! Fucking backlead best not fuck me up. Woo! Blowing a bit now. What's happened? My backlead's got caught around that weed. And it's a 4 or 5 ounce backlead that as well, so it's not great. It's alright though. Oh, feels like a nice fish to me. What's happened now is that he's caught on my leader. Oh damn! This could be tricky. Ooh, wind's against me as well. Get out fucking weed as well. What a nightmare. Hopefully that should do it. Yes, got through. Yes, 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 yes. lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Ooh, hard fighting carp. Wow, does he come, and a magnificent place. Oh yes, have some of that. Go on. Ooh. Ooh. Strong old fish. This particular section of river, it gets savage flows for 6 months of the year, so the carp, they're never going to be massive, but my god, they're absolutely strong. The strongest fish I've ever known. Yes. What a great fight this is. I feel it tiring now. I'm away from the snags. Oh, no, it feels a good fish, this. It feels a good fish. Oh, yes, it looks nice to me, that. Nice fish, that is a nice fish. Oh, it's slacking off the crotch a little bit. Oh, it's ready for the net. Look at that. That is an absolute beautiful fish. How golden is that? Oh, 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 oh. Go on, get that net. Go on, that wind's beating me. Go on, get over that net. Yes! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Look at that. Oh, have a look at that. Now that is an absolute magnificent fish. Oh, proper colours on it. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Triple yes. Well, that was a result of that mega battle out in a boat. What a magnificent fish. Absolutely scale perfect. Beautiful dark bronze, golden colour. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's the reason why I fish the rivers. Catching uncaught carp like this, middle of nowhere, nobody about. Absolutely love it. I couldn't be happy with this fish. It means the world to me. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Let's put it back. Yes, absolutely over the moon with that fish. Been such a tough 24 hours, from getting absolutely drenched, soaking wet, on my boat cabin, soaking wet, not one dry item of clothing. Just persevered through the night, kept taking the weed off my line, kept having to redo my rods, and when the rod finally rattles off, it's that absolutely beautiful fish. Makes all that effort worthwhile. Get in there, beautiful.